But look, what happens with my OBS is when if I alt tab, it takes it from the screen we're on to a black screen on my stream. So if the client window doesn't have focus, black.
Probably ban Twitch again.
Yeah, I just banned Fizz because I am unable to lean against him.
To the briny deep.
Oh, we have a Janna, your favorite support.
Oh joy.
Is Urgot? Oh, I guess it was a specific top focus ban. Okay, I was like, why ban Urgot? But whatever.
Because Urgot is hard to play against when you're the kind of champion who wants to go in.
I see.
So I have mid pick again, which means probably go Kha'Zix, but if I see some champions that I like playing against as Akali, then I'll probably just pick up Akali again.
Gotcha.
Let's light it up.
Yeah, I could play against that again.
Oh, is it the return of Tristana middle? Do people still do that? Or is she, like, a novelty jungler or something? Like, what? I'm so confused by their team. Oh my god.
They probably think it's like an Akali mid and the Lux was support. And so the Tristana was probably picked as an assumed counter pick into Akali. But I think whoever picked the Tristana as mid lane, if that is the case, clearly misunderstood that this was an Akali jungle.
Yeah. I haven't seen Trist mid since she was reworked, so that puts it, what, 2 seasons? More? Damn. Wow, these load screens so fast.
Does it come in multiple colors? Rage against the dying of the light.
Alright.
Anything is possible.
Yep. Lol. Totally misread the picks here.
Use of surveillance is elementary warfare.
That's pretty funny.
What do you mean?
Well, the Tristana read the Akali pick as Akali mid. Pretty
Oh,
sure.
gotcha. Well, I mean, Trist should do fine in a matchup with me.
It's just that they're playing a bunch of AD carries and I'm already inclined to go slightly tankier so that I can just dive at them relentlessly.
Oh, I see.
Like, the amount of, like, even though Akali's not necessarily that strong in terms of utility, her engage, like, she's able to put out some pretty relentless damage on top of just chasing people, so if I can take advantage of that, then I can be a really heavy focus target, which will just give you and Jinx the ability to
Yeah.
be dickheads at range.
Well, I mean, I can be a dickhead anyway, but
Without
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
but
need anyone enabling me.
I mean, okay.
away.
Just, I'm joking, but sure. Uh, maybe remake? I don't see the laners.
I mean, they did misread the lane pretty hard.
Eh.
Light is but one of many paths. Light them up.
Oh, she's here.
All right, we got ourselves a game.
Face me. Never give up. The light will find you.
Oh, J4's here.
Did he have red?
I only saw him briefly, couldn't tell.
Useless.
Yeah, I know. I just saw his portrait pop up, and he mistakenly revealed himself. He was gonna go for a gank.
Knowledge illuminates the true path. Back off. You've let darkness take hold. Light is but one.
J4 is coming back to mid.
Okay, okay.
Shine on.
Whoops.
Don't let my sunny disposition fool you.
That Heimer though, damage checking.
Won't lose.
She did a shit ton.
Hmm.
I would like to get that Infernal Drake, but
Yeah.
I need to farm up a little bit here.
Hope banishes fear.
I feel like they might want to go for it early, but J4 is pretty squishy without at least the lifesteal completed item.
Brilliance. Beat back the darkness. The elements are all at my disposal. Have no fear.
Trust might be coming.
Just push. Whenever someone leaves like that, you should push to draw them back.
I'm dead, by the way.
Oh my god. I'll tell you right now, the biggest mistake you did was walking up to this ledge. You needed to stay on this side since you knew that Trist was on the bottom.
Yeah, but I have no idea where J4 is, and she's been playing so aggressive constantly.
Mistakes only prove you're trying. How much for 10 of these? Where there is shadow, I will bring light. Failure is not an option. A candle in the dark, a beacon to the world. A beacon in battle. Brilliant.
Just is going bottom.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I will be a luminous force in the world. Gold becomes goods. Basic economic alchemy. Determination will see us through. A beam through the dark. Banish the shadows.
I'm ready for her to dive in.
Okay.
The
Can you
brightest
bait
light
the dive?
sparks justice.
Play to your right side though, because J4 was over there. Stop playing to your left.
Focus on the fight.
Shut down.
Did you not have shield?
Nah, it was still 4 seconds on cooldown.
Okay.
Enemy killing spree.
I'll lead the way to victory. Back in a flash. Feel that breeze. Gold becomes goods. Basic economic alchemy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Let the wind carry me.
Enemy rampage.
That's pretty hysterical.
Get ready for whether I act. I'll take your breath away. Inhale, magic. Exhale, purpose.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, they're looking to get that dragon.
Ally has been
Yep.
slain.
Just keep pushing. Well, we have to give it up.
I don't think I can get the tower with timer here. I used ult to shove wave. Probably a
A
mistake.
breeze refreshes, a gale destroys.
An enemy has been slain.
Just be ready to steal it.
Bear me away.
Yeah,
Can't do that if you're too far away.
I can't be contained. Breathe it in while you can.
I'm gonna clear this ward.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm coming, coming.
Reap the whirlwind.
Alright, let's take this.
Okay.
This is zone, please. Zone. Don't let Heimer get in with his turrets.
Oh my god.
Hi. What up?
Hello.
Sorry, I'm a little bit tilted right now.
I could tell.
Our team is just, like, collectively really stupid.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I heard what you were talking about. Pissed, this team's retarded.
Like, every game, I get a support that just does not ward. Every game. Like, I understand she's rushing Ardent Sensor, and that's great and all,
I'm here to
but,
A Sightstone's not that expensive.
well, she doesn't buy a pink.
Oh, they're like 75 gold.
Tree warfare.
Well, she had the goal to invest into a Nomad's Medallion. Basically, if she didn't pick up a Nomad's Medallion or her boots and just rushed Ardent Sensor, she would have fucking had it.
Gotta fly. Throw caution to the wind.
Oh, just go back to inner turret. If you can wave clear, that's great, but never mind.
I wave cleared from behind the tower and they just formed into me.
Well, yeah, I mean the dive was pretty obvious, I thought. So I would have just like thrown out the E and then backed way off.
Yeah. I that's one of the things all my friends criticize me for, like, you never dive. Yeah, dives aren't obvious to me because I never think in terms of tower dives. That's a really bad part of my gameplay. I just...
Jaina, you suck. Fucking prime the NATO to interrupt the dash. You shitter.
Hey, leave Jana alone. She's trying her best.
I wander where I will.
It's okay. Look at my farm this game, Jesse. I'm doing better.
Dude, all I know is I think I beat you in farm by the end of the game.
Last game you crushed me on farm, yeah.
Dude, I played a ranked game the other day. I swear to Christ, they had... This Morgana did nothing but farm. She had 612 CS.
Why did
She
you get
fucking destroyed
I
us.
fucking hate this team, dude. Like,
It
I
only
had a
went like
Lux who
32
could have
minutes.
just ulted the J4 after he dashed, and he had no flash because he had just used it.
Oh, you wanted me to ult him? Oh, fuck.
Dude, did you see how low his health was?
I didn't know he didn't have dash. Or, sorry, I didn't know he didn't have flash. That's what I didn't know.
He had just flashed the last time I ran him down.
Oh shit.
I mean, the thing is, you have nothing to lose for trying. And if you're getting run down mid like that, you could have just ulted the wave to keep them from diving on you.
I did.
without it
That
just
that
being
was
straight turret.
that was what
Oh,
I
okay.
did. And they
Okay.
didn't care. They did it anyway.
Never noticed how magical every breath
That's why I said the dive wasn't super obvious to me because there were no creeps.
An enemy
I mean, I saw 4 of them barreling down mid. So I was
What time
like,
in the game is it?
that?
17 minutes.
Oh yeah, with 4 people they could cuck you under easy.
I mean, the Trist was like 5-1 prior to that,
will be a breeze.
with
Yup.
pretty mediocre to bad CS, but still had lots of kills.
I have officially run out of things to do this week.
Mistakes only prove you're trying.
Alright.
Not a cloud in the sky. Our enemies could be anywhere. Enjoy this journey. Could have gone better.
has been slain.
The wind was at my back.
Another infernal.
Yeah. Team just needs to push.
I don't have shield. I don't have
Life
shield.
breezes by
Yeah, yeah.
in an instant.
Drop a ward by Dragon Pit.
All right.
Cloudburst. Vision helps you better protect those in need.
Are you going in? No.
No, no, no.
Take flight. The what element?
Fuck me, dude.
Oh shit.
I'm here to lift your spirits.
I shouldn't have based.
Asphyxiate.
Jaina's useless. This is why like I try to ban Jaina when I can. Because whenever you get them on your team, they don't fucking do anything. They literally run around fast doing nothing.
Could have gone better. Only the strong can master the storm.
I wonder if they're recalling. Because if they don't show right away, to me that means they're recalling to shop.
Yep, I think that's what they did.
I'm gonna go bottom a little bit longer. Make someone come to the bot lane. Double AD carry. Yeah, this is a tabby game.
I have transcended the earthly plane.
Try and finish your boots when you can.
Yeah, I've been wanting to finish Zanya's, but
The mobility might help you not get picked off so easily.
That was my mistake trying to defend an outer during Baron. Inner.
Why are there no fucking abilities going out from our side?
An enemy has shut down.
Back out there.
Enemy rampage.
There is no calm.
Oh, good job, turret. Laser did a good number on him. Alright, so I need to get myself Thornmail. Thornmail, Warmogs, and that'll be full build. Push up bottom, and then go get Dragon.
Everyone respects.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
All beings are small beneath the sky's grand canvas.
Can you get out?
No, I can't.
Fuck.
Oh no, man. I wish Jinx would have just started it. Like I was there, and she has the damage.
Yeah.
I mean, I misplayed. I just wish that Jinx would have done some damage to the fucking dragon.
As a frequent shopper, should I receive a discount?
I have like no MR to deal with that Heimerdinger. None. Because I'm trying to itemize against triple AD threat. It was a good pick.
The storm draws near. important to stay grounded.
Can't get much more out of this.
The thing is, like, the Jinx needed to just go down middle with the team so that you could take the mid turret and even contest it while the Fiora split. Like, that's
Yeah.
how you do that, because the Fiora is the split pusher. Doesn't matter if the Jinx is like 10 steps ahead of the Fiora. You don't compromise your role, but that's just something that comes with playing with a bunch of shitters, is that they don't understand nuances like that, so they'll
Gold
do
becomes
whatever the
goods.
fuck they want.
Basic economic alchemy. The storm's been unleashed.
Oh shit. Heimer up drum. I misread that. I thought we had Fiora.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Oh, never mind. They're not pushing towers with 280 carries. They're basing. I see. Trista splitting top.
An enemy
All
has
good.
been slain. Killing spree.
Mistakes only prove you're trying. The storm makes us appreciate the sunny days.
Has been destroyed.
Shocking.
Fucking retard. Like,
Rampage.
Look to the skies. Destruction can be beautiful.
I'm still here. I'm still here. I don't have a ward for the wall.
Heard the thunder. It's too late. I am the eye of
That wave clear.
the world. Thunderstruck.
Oh no.
It's important to stay grounded. The calm before us.
Shut down.
They're collapsing on you.
An ally has been slain.
fucking,
they're
they
not.
had a trap set up.
Extra crispy. Gonna bolt to the nexus. Does this come in multiple colors? The storm draws near.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Could have gone better. The storm's been unleashed. Charge! To earn the rainbow, one must first weather the squall.
Shit.
All beings are small beneath the sky.
An ally has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I mean, they have a really strong dive, and they just snowball off of being able to dive you repeatedly.
Yeah.
Whenever you're in a situation where the enemy team has the potential to burst you, it's really, really important that you build a Roa. And I know that that doesn't come to your mind when you play an AP champion like Lux or Ari, because you use the default recommended page, which recommends you build Morello.
Oh, I went. Well, the issue I had was that I went Zanya.
You did go Zanya's, but you built other items first, and when your CS is kind of as bad as yours is, it's really important that you really
Well,
prioritize your items well.
yeah. Well, part of the problem. Well, I don't know. Like CS through 16 minutes, I was fine on CS. What happened after that? It fell apart.
I mean, I guess you could make that case, but yeah.
I mean, I sat on a Seekers and a Morello's and level 1 boots for like 10 minutes. I didn't finish anything till like 27 minutes. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I was starved from gold. Like I wasn't gonna push up and wave clear because they were diving everywhere. So I started hanging back.
for sure. Well, the thing is that Trist was able to snowball on you when you pressed up on the left hand or on the right hand side, like towards the bot side river, when you didn't have vision, and so she was able to all in you and kill you off of that. And that was like
Yeah.
she was level 5. She didn't even have Buster Shot at that point, so she just flanked you from you walking up too close on a side that you didn't have vision of. And that's just like a standard assassin tactic.
Well, that's a significant weakness in my game. Like I don't play assassins very well. And like I can only ban out so many of them, but like essentially I'm super weak into Fizz. Like I can't play against Fizz. I can't play against I can't really play against Zed. I mean, depends on how good the Zed is, but can't really play against Talon.
I mean, if that's the case, then you really shouldn't even ban any of them. You should just ban game altering champions like Janna or Twitch or Evelyn, like champions that affect the way everyone in the game plays. Because with the Twitch, split push is really hard, especially if anyone gets fed. If you don't group up tightly, then you run the risk of getting picked off. And if you do group up tightly, then you run the risk of your whole team getting shot to pieces. So
Yeah.
Twitch is like a good ban. Janna is like an even remotely decent Janna, not like the one that we had, will negate a lot of enemy damage output and essentially just give you the win off of negating another person.
Yeah.
It's like it's really easy for someone who's shit at the game to play Janna and be effective, more than it is someone else playing anything else to be shit at the game and be effective. And so she can just deny hard engages and shut down burst like no other. So Janna's a decent ban. And then Evelyn like very similar idea to Twitch.
Gotcha.
But if you can't play against like assassins in general, there really isn't any point in banning any one of them out.
Well, the only reason why I banned Fizz is because he's the one
He's very slippery and hard to deal with if he does get fed. But I mean, that's going to be the same no matter what assassin anyone is playing. The way you shut down assassins is with CC, like hard CC, and you're good at landing it.
Yeah.
I would say, as far as your skill shots go, to recalibrate the accuracy of them, you should just shoot the skill shot. If it doesn't have a wind up like your ultimate on Lux, you should just shoot the skill shot where they're standing. Like center your cursor on them. Because
Yeah.
a lot of your skill shots, you shoot them as if they're going to flash into it.
Well, I anticipate something like that. Hold on, I can't find this champion.
Uh-oh.
I can't select him.
Pick anything. Pick anything.
I tried. Oh well. I clicked on it. It told me there was an error.
What? Like you got an error pop up?
Yep. I got an
That's
error
weird.
pop up. You cannot select this champion. Like I just tried to click other stuff. You cannot select this champion. So I kept getting these error pop ups. Like what the fuck? It's so dumb.
Were you still on a character selection?
No, I don't know. The ban menu came up, and I searched through that I originally searched through that for Twitch, but that didn't work. So I went back and just started like clicking other stuff. I couldn't get any of it.
Well, Twitch wouldn't have worked because I banned Twitch.
I thought you banned Janna.
No, someone else banned Janna.
Oh, jeez.
So if you were trying to ban Twitch,
see that
that
Twitch
was the
didn't
other
show
thing.
up. Twitch didn't show up on my bans. Like
I banned it within the last 3 seconds.
Ah. Okay. Okay.
So if you were trying to click other stuff and the other stuff was all encompassing on Twitch or Janna or something like that, then yeah, those ones were banned already.
Yeah, like I saw the ones that were banned, but like I didn't see the Twitch ban right away.
It's all good.
Oh well.
But yeah, it's and if I am too overbearing, just let me know and I'll shut up.
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, laning is kind of hard. It's pretty snowbally. I like jungling because I feel like it's pretty obvious when someone's going to get ganked, and I can kind of be there if I have any power over the subject.
Yeah. That's the other thing. Like I don't know. I can't. I was well before I quit playing this game for like 4 months. I was jungling quite often, but I had.
Then you should be proficient at reading the flow of how people are moving and what they're setting up for. Because I felt like the J4's ganks were super telegraphed. It's just they were at awkward timings for me, where I would have had to have been Like I was just on the other side of the map, or I was in base, and
Well, see,
you're
that's the
not.
thing. When I jungle, like I follow the advice. Like people tell me when you jungle, just go for like the low hanging fruit. And like the J4 wasn't like that. His ganks were like, oh, okay, you're between your outer and inner towers. I'm diving you anyway. I'm like, there's other lanes overextended. Like I see, to me, the way I think about the game, or the way like people told me to think about the game, I look for the
You
like
were the low
the
hanging fruit.
yeah, I
You
guess. I
absolutely
don't realize that. Like, when I'm standing between two of my towers, I don't realize how easily diveable I am and like how little risk of collapse there is on their team. Like when they can commit so much into that. I mean, I
Well, they
understand
shouldn't
why.
be able to dive you because you should have your binding, and you should be able to bind straight at them as they're running in a straight line at you. So
Well, that was
if you're unable
I
to,
hit Rakan and Trist. That was the only two I hit.
okay, so you didn't have your bind, and to me, like as someone who plays with an assassin mentality, if I see a Lux use their bind on someone irrelevant, then I'm gonna dive them. If I have to take 3 turret shots, that doesn't matter because I'm gonna kill them so fast that I can just peace out, and the turret shots are non-lethal. And if it's non-lethal, it's basically free.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the part that I don't like. I don't know. That's another change
Your
I'm
abilities
bad
are
at.
card in hand, and when you have a snare to essentially negate engage, that's your counter spell to them trying to burn your health pool down.
Yeah.
And if you blow that counter spell on, you know, someone summoning creatures, then what? Like,
Yeah.
kind of have to prioritize.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
the
you're fresh back
Rakan,
to the game.
huh? What'd you say?
You're fresh back to the game, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I was playing up through May and then I quit.
Yeah. So that's I think that's a fine like
Yeah, but
reason to be rusty.
there's certain things that just like I haven't adjusted to this season, and I've played so many games that I should have. Like the whole fact that you can that by the time like 11, 12 minutes is around, that like outer towers mean absolutely nothing. Like you can just stand there and take 5 shots, and it's like, so what? I'm like, fuck.
That's only true if you don't have anything to outplay with, which was absolutely the case for you because
Yeah,
you didn't have those tools or you misused them, so you effectively didn't have them.
yeah. Well, no, I mean, I was when I got caught in that 4-man dive, I was totally like I thought. Okay, so I ER'd the wave, and the ER cleared out the entire wave, so they had no minions. So J4 took like J4, Rakan, and Tristan Rakan dashed in. I bind both of them, but J4 just kept going. So I was like, well, I
I think
avoided
you
the
have too many
charm.
things to work on, though.
Probably.
I think you have too many things to work on in the sense that trying to handle all of them at once causes you to essentially feeds into you freezing up in a situation.
Well, I don't know. Like that's part of one of my problems is that I care too much about like that situation where I could have sniped J4 with the ult.
Yeah.
That was something that like I used to do without thinking, but
People
solo
bitching at you about casting.
no solo QX like I've aimed ones like that blind and like I just was off a little bit and the target was able to step backwards out of it just out of range and miss. And I've had people like rage at me. I've had people just straight up quit the game over missed alts like that, and like I don't know.
Yeah, but people are going to quit the game over you not using the alt period.
Yeah,
So rather than worrying about, it's like banning out the assassin. If you're bad against assassins in general, don't worry about banning out the one assassin out of the millions of them. Just, keep doing what you're doing and trying to make the most of it. Like, don't worry about other people for that. And the other thing is, like, that J4 was against a wall. So if he's against a wall, he's only got one direction he can strafe to.
I saw
So
that. When I thought about ulting, he had already rounded the corner. Like I basically read the situation far too late. When I was thinking about ulting, he had rounded the corner into the path but leading to jungle between river and their outer tower, outer mid.
you gotta be an animal. You can't be a philosopher. You gotta rather than pondering, you need to just act on instinct.
Hmm.
Like if your animal instincts are wrong, that's fine. You'll die until you train that shit right. But if you sit there pondering the whole time, you'll just die and nothing will change. Like, in the moment, I'm an animal. Absolutely 100%. Like, in hindsight, I'm a philosopher. I'm like, you obviously don't do it for X, Y, and Z reasons. I mean, you could do it, and then I think about the hypotheticals, but in the moment, like, I have my animal instincts trained for the situation.
Gotcha.
And you will sometimes see me indecisive, where I will begin a recall where I'm low life, I'm sitting on a bunch of gold, and someone tries to make a play, and rather than pinging them back and saying, "No, fuck you, I'm buying," you just don't make that stupid play. I will sometimes be like, okay, fine, I'll try and help, and I will try to help, and end up 9 times out of 10 dying for it. The other person thinks I have their back, but they're retarded because they don't pay any attention to anyone but themselves, and barely pay any attention to themselves because they've been feeding half the game. And like, I will be indecisive around those times, and we'll just, if I had an advantage, if I was like 5-0, I could just end up dying right there, sitting on a chunk of cash, and then feeding over. You know, it's like I didn't get any stronger. I have all these kills, but I didn't get any stronger because I didn't shop.
Yeah.
So I am indecisive sometimes, but every time that happens, I'm like super criticizing of myself so that I don't make that kind of stupid error again.
Well, that's another issue I have. I internalize everything. Like anything that goes wrong, it's something I didn't do.
I mean, I think it's okay to internalize it, but you can't sit there pondering on all your internalized issues. I'm not saying that's what you do, but if you're pondering, you're not acting on instinct. That's how I feel. It's like you can't do both. They're diametrically opposite.
Both.
I'll bench Anna.
As you wish.
Fucking both.
Both?
you always naturally say both.
I don't put an L sound in there. It just sounds like
Dude.
it. No, I don't put an L sound in there. You're just hearing it.
Fucking guy. I'm gonna stream it sometime. Just fucking keep on playing
I'm
it to
streaming
you.
it right now.
Okay, then you can fucking play it to yourself.
I will. Oh, thank goodness. They gave me at least one 180 carry that I could really screw with.
Yep.
Trust me.
Be right back. 1 sec.
All right.
All right, Jesse.
Man, I'm surprised. He picked Lux or Ari into this instead of Lux between the two. I would have picked Lux into the matchup.
I have 590k gold.
Holy shit,
If-
dude.
If they don't open the whole thing for me to gift the game, I'm just giving you the fucking gold,
All right.
and then you can buy it.
Okay. I got Cheyenne and Cody to play Warframe,
Nice.
so we
But
could do that.
I don't know, man. I'm not feeling the Plains of Eidolon. It's pretty bad.
I mean, I feel like it'll get better, and
It's
I don't
pretty
think
bad.
I would like to get Cheyenne and Cody a little bit more leveled up in Warframe so that when they do make those updates, they're not completely fresh players. So I feel like now is as good a time as ever to get them into the game and essentially get the game for them, like get their early like farm grind out of the way. Get them the levels so that they can wear the weapons and explore the game without having to wait for all the time gating.
You got them both to play, huh?
Mm-hmm. Both of them. I mean, if it makes you feel better, I can say both.
I'm okay with the both.
You said you're okay with the bowl?
I'm okay with the both.
Both?
I don't want to think about
Yeah,
the
now
past.
you're saying that.
Is that better? Both?
No, but this is okay. It's just I.
Yep.
Kind of funny as well.
It's
But
just
it's
because
funny
his
as well.
voice drops when he says it simulates the L sound just because it drops an octave almost when he says both.
Yeah. But I'm not actually like
They're all going to
I'm
be
not
cosmic
enunciating
effects.
any kind of L sound. Just you're just interpreting it that way because of the drop. Oh, the Taric invade.
Both.
That's his
No,
flash.
what? I don't hear the
Oh
W.
man,
or
if
the-
I was
the
in
L.
position, dude, man, I probably could have made that work. And the one-man invade though, that was ballsy.
I don't know where my fingers were. I thought I ignited it,
Giggity.
and I didn't.
That's good. You'll probably need that. That said, I'm surprised you picked Ari into Fizz as opposed to Lux. Because if you build like if your farm is actually good, you get like 2 Doran's Ring start and you work your way into Aroa.
I
like,
last landed a Q on Fizz as Lux in 2015.
well, no, it's not about that. It's just like you can survive the burst by investing into shield. Whereas like on Ari, you have more skill shots to miss.
I'm not gonna hit any of them anyway.
Up like this.
Well, what's the difference? I guess should just go for one with more AOE damage against their team.
I'm smiling because I'm going to hit you in the face.
Shyvana. God damn, she's gonna invade the fuck out of me.
No one controls me.
I would have gone for Thunderlord start, but I wanted to be healthier in my jungle clear. Wow.
That's fine. Nautilus doing work.
Afraid of a little fighting. I survived your class. I've totally got this. Starshine makes everything better. This is how you know I like you. Eyes on the prize.
Shiv's top.
She's actually been sitting there for about 10 seconds.
By the first star, I will totally punish you. I don't accept destiny. I defy it. Yum. Strawberry. I'm flying. Hey, the stars called. They want you dead. Speed of light? No problem.
Can you get him to use his fish or something?
He's
You're
he,
Just warded?
I think he warded that. It was my fault. Not communicating that sooner.
I do not have time for this. You're going to fight me wearing that?
Shyvana's doing some interesting shit by going for early ganks.
Yeah,
Enemy has been
that's
slain.
not a Shyvana tactic.
Bot lane's doing pretty well though. I'm quite surprised with them.
Want to know a secret? Too bad.
He's 6.
Oh, MF is going for lethality build. Okay.
He's looking to shark me.
Well, don't let him shark you.
He backed, or he left.
He could just be waiting for you to walk up so he can gank you from around the bush, like the Tristana did in the last game.
Maybe.
I'm so over this.
You just need to focus on wave clear so that if he tries to tower dive, he's gonna have to pay a heavy toll for it. For an attempt
Heavenly
even.
body coming through. I'm smiling because I'm going to hit you in the face. I can't help it if I'm a natural leader. Me looking for trouble is
He's
like
coming to
chasing my
he's coming to you.
No, Fizz is going bottom.
Okay.
You can't judge a girl just by how she looks. Except for me, of course.
I'll come around the back. Vision? No? Okay, I'm not going in.
I got vision.
I was gonna take Blast Cone, but then too risky.
They want to kill me or be me. Either way, it's kinda all about me.
Oh.
Nice. Good pickup.
People follow stars, Kiko.
Since you were level 7, even though you were
Yeah.
you totally could have bullied this Shyvana there.
Okay.
Missed opportunities.
Oh fuck! I clicked. I did not mean to right click.
I thought the Tarek was going to back more than he did when I made my play.
Uh,
I could have flashed the fish, but it was too close for me to react to that. I would have had to have predicted it. Which I did not do.
I don't accept destiny. I defy it. I was voted most likely to kill you.
Fuck.
Fizz is missing again.
She went straight for the dragon. That's unfortunate.
Starlight is my spotlight.
Destroyed a turret.
see everything.
An ally has been
Oh, he went
slain.
top. Shit.
Come on and fight like a girl.
Okay, he's coming back.
I've totally got this. Change is coming.
Slain an enemy.
Hey, the stars called. They want you dead.
Stay.
Of course they look up.
Oh, dude. Oh my god. You were so fucking ballsy.
Yeah, was that something you wouldn't have done?
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, based on how our last couple of games had gone, in your shoes, no, I would not have done that.
Okay.
Well done, though. Well done. You baited it. You baited it spectacularly.
Does he have Shark? No, but he can still kill
No, he
him.
doesn't. But you need to auto this so that we don't lose all our minions.
Yeah.
When there's 3 of us there, he should not be diving in. That would be completely retarded because he doesn't know if you have your ult back yet or not.
Yeah.
I feel like he'd be inclined to think that you don't, but yeah, that kind of indecisiveness, he should not be diving.
Let's light up the sky.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Just push mid.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Unless, like, if you were gonna roam bot, you needed to go sooner.
Yeah, I realized that.
An ally has been slain.
Kiko here tells me you're full of it. All I get is attention. I was hoping for obsession. I'm going to kill you. That's what the fox says.
I don't know where they are.
Winning first, Kiko.
That's because their Malphite's AFK.
Oh, okay.
And their mid turret died.
I'm smiling because I'm going to hit you in the face. I do not have time for this.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, I'm coming bot.
Starshine waits. worth fighting for. Who's afraid of a little fighting? I survived in class.
Damn, dude, I'm still thinking about your bait on the Shyvana there. I was so sure you were just gonna get insta-gibbed, like without reacting at all.
Nah, I had flash.
I
was 100% expecting her to do what she did, so.
Hey, the starlight in my eyes is up here. They want to kill me or be me. Either way, it's kinda all about me.
I don't have a word for that bush.
Interesting. The Fizz went for the burst build, but well, he is bottom. Could go for it. Nah, he's dead. He's so fucked.
An enemy has been slain.
Put your heart into it. Speed of light? No problem.
Ooh, Jinx Rocket.
User.
They're all going to be cosmic stuff. I don't accept destiny.
Dude, I don't know what he's doing over there in the wall, but I totally expected him to, like...
He charges.
Oh. So, yeah, he's...
We can make a play for their blue after this guy. You just pick up the rest of the honey fruit,
Like some stardust.
and I'll get this guy.
All I get is attention.
Alright, let's go.
No ult.
That's fine. Oh my god, try not to make it too obvious. Oh my god, that was so close. Dude, you walked up into like a melee range. I was so worried. I was like, that he knows he's ranged, right?
Yeah, I just did not want to miss the charm. Like, I wanted to be right up close and personal for that charm. You know?
Coming.
Dude, she didn't even think that you could see her because she had pulled it into the bush. She didn't know there was a ward in there. You should have taken advantage of that.
Well, I did by walking up. Like
You really worried me. You really worried me.
I kept it was mind games, dude. I kept the disguise alive. Like, she still didn't know there was a ward in there. Because why else would Ari face check?
I mean, because any normal mid laner who walks over there looking to steal blue would see that it's missing and not keep walking at the bush.
Oh well, she's running that the wrong way.
Has destroyed a turret. Rampage.
Not everyone has what it takes. I'm playing nothing but
Oh my god. Freaking 5v4.
Yeah,
And
well,
their bot lane got dumpstered, and you
didn't
were
feed
a
Fizz.
surprisingly different person.
I'm super inconsistent. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, and the thing is, that was a Fizz.
Yeah, well,
What do you make of that?
I put all the faith in your like build Roa, so like on first back I got a catalyst, and I was like, okay.
I mean, that's good because that kind of thing keeps you from getting 100 to 0'd.
I noticed. I can't play another one. I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Okay, good, because I would have just kept playing until you said we're done.
Yeah, no, I know.
Like, I needed to go to bed too, so yeah.
Also, it works out. Good, good.
Yeah,
All right, man. Good games.
that was a good game to end on. Well
Yeah.
done. Don't even care that it was a 5v4. It was good.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I've lost 5v4, so I don't care that it's 5v4. I'm glad it ended at 20 because I've won 4v5 and I've lost 5v4. Like if you play enough solo queue, it's gonna happen to you. So.